Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification if you want to see more video. Let's read a little bit information about this new model.
The Simonov automatic rifle, or AVS-36, was a Soviet semi-automatic and select-fire rifle developed in the late 1930s. It was the first Soviet automatic rifle to be mass-produced and saw service in the Winter War and World War II. The AVS-36 is a gas-operated, magazine-fed rifle that fires the 7.62 54mm rimmed cartridge. It has a bullpup configuration and a unique folding stock. The AVS-36 was a relatively advanced rifle for its time, but it suffered from reliability issues and a high rate of recoil. It was eventually replaced by the AK-47 in the early 1950s.
Okay, so now let's begin. Yeah, as you guys can see here, the developer, which is very nice. Now, people who want to know the name of this application, they can just read this. So let's begin with reloading. Okay, as usual, let's see from this angle. It's a better angle for me. Oh, well, for my liking, but as you can see, this is reloading, right? This is the magazine catch. Magazine. It's magazine wall frame. Okay. Let's wait, give me a second. Okay. The audio is working. Let's reload this now. Okay. So when you reload, you press this magazine catch. This magazine catch will disengage from the magazine. Just cut out here. As you can see. So right there, it's holding it. It's locked. Unlocking. It's unlocking. Pull down the magazine. Like so. Like there is a hinge here. Okay. That the magazine in. Like so. Now that's reloading. Very simple. Let's see the firing mechanism. Firing mechanism. Let's see the single fire first, of course. Right. Using a gas piston. Long stroke one. So let's fire it. When you fire, you pull the trigger. What happens when you pull the trigger is the trigger push the trigger back, the trigger bar back. Let's see from this angle. You see this cut out here from the trigger bar. Not cut out. There's a notch here. See, when you pull the trigger, it's engaged at this contact point here. Then like pull the trigger bar back. So when you pull the trigger bar back, what happens is when you pull the trigger bar back, the trigger bar will pull the sear, push the sear down because the sear is stay in position right like this. Okay, it push down the sear. So, and then when the sear and the firing pin disengage, as you can see what happened is firing pin hitting the primer. Round is fired. When the round is fired, you can see in here. When the round is fired, the gas go through this exhaust base, push down the gas piston. Gas piston, it's a long stroke one. It's kicking the cocking sleeve and back, so. Oh no. The cocking sleeve is like the one that kicking back the bolt carrier. So you're carrying in the firing pin back, so. So that's the whole gas operating system here. As you can see there. But give me a second, please. Sorry about that. Let's continue. So this cocking sleeve kicking out the bolt carrier, the bolt carrier back. Let's see here. So kicking it back. So and then like the cocking sleeve stop here. The bolt carrier keep going back. And also like the cocking sleeve, push down the locking block here, pushing it down. It's unlock. So yeah, this cocking sleeve pushing down the locking block, but at the same time pushing the bolt carrier, So unlocking first while pushing the bolt carrier at the same time. Now it's stop right here. Cocking sleeve stop, and the bolt carrier being pushed back like so, like in this, video here, and then the casing will be kicked out by this part here, the ejector. This angle. This angle, you guys can see the ejector kicking out the bolt, not the bolt, kicking out the casing out. It's ready up. So you guys can see. Out, new round into the block, and load. So you can see. Yeah, that's the firing mechanism. I give you the example of single fire. So let's recap. You fire, pull the trigger bar engaging the when you pull the trigger engaging the trigger bar, then like trigger bar pushing down on the sear, disengaging the firing pin disengage, it's being released and hitting the primer, bullet fire, and then gas being fed back uh, by the exhaust base into gas piston push back the push gas piston connected to the cocking sleeve, push back the bolt carrier while also unlocking the block, the locking block, pushing it down while pushing the bolt carrier back at the same time. Then like locking, and then empty casing being pulled out, being kicked out by the ejector here, the new round in. So yeah, that's the fire mechanism. The fire mechanism is quite simple and it's like not quite simple. Well, it's simple by modern standard. It's like a very common design. So now let's see the let's see the version. Let's see. So reload first. Let's see it in slow motion. So let's see the fire mechanism for full auto here. So what happened, as you can see, that when you change from single to full auto, and when you're in full auto, what you do is basically lower the trigger bar here. So when you like fire, right, happen is pull the trigger, see in slow motion, pull the trigger here, trigger bar pull back the trigger, pull back the trigger bar push down on the sear as usual, as simple as a single fire. But the problem here, not the problem, the solution here, allowing full auto is the trigger bar never have reset it. Okay, so in single fire, every time you fire first round, the trigger bar will be reset by the by this bolt carrier. Okay, this bolt down thing, this part here. You can like hit this trigger bar at this point and then like push it down to reset. Now will not be reset because you are in full auto. So like trigger bar being pushed down lower. So the trigger bar will never engage the bolt down part here. As long as you keep holding the trigger, like pull the trigger and hold it. What happened here is the first cycle happening like in single fire, but the solution now is trigger bar never engage. So the bolt carrier go back. So what happened here is, as you can see, round is position right. What happened here is sorry. Happened here is okay. The casing, the ammunition was held by the extractor here, put into the chamber. Happened here is bolt carrier go forward first, while so see from this angle. As you can see, this bolt carrier lock lever being pushed. Side, the bolt carrier go forward, right? If there is, if you are in single fire, this firing pin will be held by the sear, it will never move. But now because we are in full auto, the sear never reset. Okay, so how it shifts is when the bolt carrier go forward and push out this locking lever out, it's gonna keep going, keep moving forward, and along the way, gonna push this, as you can see here from this angle. So basically, the momentum of the bolt carrier allowing automatic rifle Simonov perform full auto firing, because the bolt carrier gonna go forward, and pushing down this firing pin catch, pushing it down. When this happen, the firing pin will disengage from the firing pin catch. It will go forward, hitting firing, hitting the primer. See from this angle. So like in single fire, this sear supposed to be up right after you fire the first round, because the bolt carrier resetting the trigger bar. Because the reset never happened, sear still down here, never catch the firing pin. So when the bolt carrier forward, it's gonna push away the firing pin catch from catching the firing pin. Thus the firing pin, it's actually like holding the firing pin, right? It's like holding the firing pin at this position here. It's like holding it for a moment, and then the bolt carrier like go forward, slamming forward, and like push the firing pin catch aside. Disengage the firing pin catch, push the firing pin catch aside to like disengage the firing pin go forward, hitting the primer. Round is fired. Now you have like now you allow the firing pin to hit the primer. Now the cycle again. As long as you hold the trigger bar, hold the trigger, fire will keep continuing. So I'm gonna hold the trigger now, so you can see that, and then you keep your eye on the cycle. So like series still being held down here. Watch this firing pin catch. Like that. Bolt carrier. And slam forward, pushing the firing pin catch aside. The firing pin. And pushing the firing pin catch aside. Allowing the firing pin to keep slamming the primer, and round is fired. Cycle keep continuing. So that's full auto mechanism in Simonov. As you can see. Now let's see it in single fire. It's in single fire. Single. single fire. Allow the trigger bar to be reset. Set there. Firing pin catch. If there is never a catch, firing pin catch here, then the automatic firing system will continue to release the firing pin, hitting the primer, bullet fire, gas, cycle the locking mechanism, ball carrier move back again, pushing up, ejecting, casing, cycle can continue. Because it's single fire, trigger bar always reset. So now single fire. So I hope you understand. It's the firing mechanism from single fire to full auto. Now let's see the safety. I bet the safety is really simple. It's true. Safety basically prevent the trigger from. So if you drop this thing, I don't know what happened. It's fire. Safety. Basically push this safety pin forward. Now the trigger cannot be. The never engage this here. Safety. Okay. See accessories. We have ring, single fire, firing, gas cycle mechanism. Explain. 70 minutes. Time to rub. Rear side adjust. See this rear side adjust. Soviet style. Soviet style. It's old style. Old school. Sniper scope. Scope. Side. So, using 2 screw. Now let's see the bayonet. Sub this knife lock. It's bayonet lock. Bayonet lock. Do not holding it. This part of the barrel. It's the bayonet knife. So it's like a bayonet by lowering the bayonet lock again. See? It's like have the bayonet by itself. See? Stand. So yeah, it's almost 20 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna you guys for watching the video. Like thumbs up. See you in the next video.